Oh, you didn't do an intro! Well, I guess you haven't gotten to that yet.
Oh, just jumping straight into the game.
Wait. Is this going on? Are we live? Like, is this
Yes.
going on YouTube? What?
This was gonna go on YouTube as well. Oh,
All right,
it's a
then.
blind run.
Fine. I hope you at least heard my explanation about the difficulty levels.
It might be in there, it might not. Because I just skipped the normal trilogy, because this is not the regular Metroid Prime, this is Metroid Prime Trilogy, which Porygon so thankfully lent to me to try out at TohoCon.
I literally handed it off to him.
Yeah, we'll have another guest that I'm inviting, an old friend, but he's at work right now. He's in the call, so he can jump in once he gets back from work. But for now, it's just me and Porygon.
Huh. I can't actually find music for the first area very effectively. It's not exactly a very light theme, I guess. oh, no, I found it. Yay. Took me a little while. I'm getting confused with the better one. Oh, I never really listened to it on its own before. Ooh. Do. Okay, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah. I never said I was going to do a blind let's play, but never said about a blind stream as long as I have people that know the game well. Like,
And trust me, I know the game like the back of my hand. Except for all the location of all the power-ups. Those I never bothered to remember. But I got them all once.
I think that's why I brought Phermida, because he knows as well.
He might probably remember some details I don't. Maybe. Alright. Now, you don't have any backstory, aside from Samus tracked some vague transmission to this frigate orbiting a planet called Talon 4, and that's pretty much all the backstory we have, aside from the fact that this takes place directly after the very first Metroid game, where Samus infiltrated the space pirates base on...
What the?
What are you doing?
I'm trying... There we go. So, sorry, the bar is at a weird location for me that it's hard to...
So it seems. I mean, while he's figuring that out, Samus just got back from destroying the space pirate base and all of the Metroids that they were attempting to breed inside on the planet Zebes or Zebes or however the frick you want to pronounce it. And now she's received a signal from this station and is investigating. That's all we have. Not much backstory in this game. Now you can adjust the sensitivity of the look in the options if you don't like it.
Yeah, because my TV screen's actually right on the desk, and I had to put the sensor bar right on top of it, so it's like really close. It's not high up.
Well, no, I mean like this. If you're moving too quickly, like if the cursor's moving too quickly for you, you can adjust that in the options.
Okay, how do I get to the options on this game?
Press plus, I think, or maybe it's 2. It's probably 2.
2. Yep. Okay, there we go.
Plus, what am I thinking?
Minus is the option.
No, it's maybe been plus on like some other
controller sensitivity.
Yeah, that's the one.
Which basic?
Oh no, do not do basic.
Advanced.
Advanced might be it actually. Try that. That might help. I really don't remember what the options do actually. Maybe we want basic.
Oh god. Yeah, I think basic. That thing's fast.
Basic. I feel like basic is... I might be wrong about that. Try basic, I guess. Okay, now do you know the basic controls? You might want to cut this out of your video, by the way. It's kind of like...
Well, I can...
Screen.
Well, I can definitely edit it since it's recording it separately.
Very good. Go ahead. Go forward. You're not going to get anything done here.
What's the scan button, might I ask?
Okay. It will explain when you get closer. I think it should. Why are you, like, walking in 2 steps?
Whoops. Okay, so that's Morph Ball.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry, people, I'm just trying to figure out the controls.
It will tell you when you get close to the thingy. You're not even there. Walk up to it. There you go. Yeah, there you go. There's the message.
It doesn't tell me...
Oh, yes, it will. Give it a moment.
Minus.
Hold it down, and then point on the screen. Do you not know where the minus button is?
Yes, I
there
know.
you go. And just point it up. 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 Oh my god. Up. Do you see how the screen is set and is divided into four different sections?
Yes.
One of them is the combat visor, which you're using right now, and one of them is the scan visor. Just let go of it above, up, one pointing up. There you go.
Okay, so Z. There you go. That's what I wanted to try to do. Try a warp. A little
We're
warp
gonna be
glitch.
here. Oh boy. Okay, I want you to try and use the lock-on button here. Oh, well, return to the combat visor first, like it says. Now, I want you to try and use the lock-on button here, which is Z. So press it. Okay, there you go.
Okay, so that's lock on.
That's how you lock on. Now, as you notice, it locks on your screen's perspective at the target, but not your gun. Not your arm cannon. So you can still... It's called lock-on free aiming. You have to now look up, because there are more things to shoot.
Oh. Sorry, this could take a while, people. This is my first time playing.
Now, because you have set it to basic, you have to move your cursor to the, almost to the exact edge of the screen before it starts turning. I don't know if you're gonna like that, but
We'll see how it is.
you try out the multitudes of options. Advanced, basically, the higher you go on sensitivity, the sooner you'll start turning the screen when you point. Now, maybe you can use basic to get used to it, but I honestly think basic is not good.
Well, I'm gonna probably just.
It feels clunky to me, but yeah.
I'll probably switch it later, but right now I'm just trying to get used to the game. Alright, this way? No, not this way. Right here.
Don't even try and walk off, that's impossible.
I could tell with the force field right here that I'm shooting at.
Well, guess what? You weren't shooting at it on my screen. I'm 10 seconds behind, you dope. You know, I kind of like, couldn't decide between saying derp and dope, so I kind of just said both of them.
Why don't you say what I usually say to you? You derp.
No, because that's your line. It's boring. Alright, now. So obviously you figured out you shoot the doors to open them. Good job. Now, whenever you see one of those symbols, yeah, you're getting it. Every time you see one of those, you need to scan it. The red... Now, if you've noticed, there are things you can scan in the environment. The red ones are usually the important ones. Usually they're things that you either have to scan to progress, or very important lore entries. The orange ones are kind of just more like flavor text, and kind of give you a little bit more info on what's going on around you, but it's not terribly important. In addition, creatures, like that enemy you're targeting right now, can also be scanned.
Space pirates.
That is not the creature. That's a dead space pirate. But yeah, it didn't even tell you how it died. It's pretty cool. I love this game.
Oh, creature.
There you go. That's a parasite. Now this is important. I don't know if you care about completion or not, but there are a number of scans you can only get on this area. So I'll let you know where they are if you care. I don't know if you're gonna care.
I might try for 100%. I'm not gonna guarantee it.
Well, there are a number of ways to 100%. 100%ing scans isn't the same as 100%ing all the pickups.
I know, that's what I meant. That's kind of what I meant.
Alright, well. So I'll let you know which ones are missable here, so that way you still have a chance. There are a number of them throughout the game, though. So yeah, go ahead and scan things if you want. It's interesting information.
What is this big thing?
It doesn't seem to know. Morphology unknown. Whatever it is, it's dead now.
No shit, Sherlock.
Okay, thank you, Bleach. Oh, you want me to tell you what it is? I don't think you do. And there are more parasites. Now, they don't really attack you, at all. They kind of just run away, but you can kill them if you want.
Okay.
However,
this guy's alive.
That guy is barely alive.
Well, not anymore.
You bastard! You shot him in cold blood. He didn't even shoot back. No, he was going to if you walk closer. But yeah, the space pirates on the ship are either dead or half dead for the most part. Something happened here, as you can tell.
Oh, wait, no, the rebel's gone, and I shot at the wall.
How did you do... What?
Probably splash damage.
I didn't think it was that much. Jeez. Alright, then. Good job. You see what I mean about basic? You never have the screen constantly aligned properly. That's why I don't like it.
Yeah, that's...
Because you're like looking sideways. You're looking sideways at a door. It's really awkward.
Let's try advanced.
I think standard is probably fine, but you can try advanced too.
Okay,
I
standard.
mean, it takes getting used to, but you can totally get used to it. I probably use advanced myself. I don't really remember.
Okay, it's a little quick, but I can probably get used to it.
I think you can. This is fine. You just got to get used to holding the cursor steady in front of you. Now, you paid attention to that cutscene. Those guys went into a tunnel. Yeah. There you go. You know what to do. Now, stop right here. Scan the hologram before walking into it. You were already in scan mode.
Oh.
Pressing the wrong buttons. Okay, this is important. Now, this is a map station, so you can walk into it now. I needed you to scan it because every time you use a map... You can press A to go back to the regular screen. You don't have to go to the scan menu again. But yeah, this is a map station. It'll download the map for this area, which you can look at any time by pressing the 1 button, I think.
Yep, it's the 1 button.
Yay.
It didn't make a liar out of you.
Yay! I still remember this game. Even though I thought that plus was the menu button. That is really stupid of me. But yeah, map's not terribly important here. This is a very linear area. So I'll just keep going. That's kind of your introduction to map stations, though. You'll find them throughout the game. But the thing is, the reason I had you scan it before activating is because there are only a limited number of map stations in the game, and once you walk into them, they're not scannable anymore, and you don't get the entry. If you use all the map stations before scanning any one of them, you lose that entry permanently. It's kind of dumb, but that's how it works. Alright.
And then...
Yes, and as you know, you activate things by stepping into holograms. You don't have to scan the hologram. That was the one-time thing. That was kind of a one-time thing that I had you do there, the map station.
Okay, that's good. Okay, so I'm gonna have to use the morph ball to get through.
Yeah. So yeah, just wait, go when the electricity's done. Though to be honest, it barely hurts you, so it's not really a big deal if you get hit. By the way, in morph mode, you can use bombs, as you figured out, so good job. How did you know to do that?
I think I may have played a ROM of one of the games, but never got too far.
Okay, well, you can use a scan visor in here. There's a lot of interesting stuff to read, and although you might want to get rid of these guys, one of them's actually standing up. Oh, look at them. Barely. You can scan them, too, if you want. Get a little more information on them. Scanning. I love scanning things in this game. He didn't stand a chance. It's like he didn't even see you. He didn't even try and shoot. You gonna try and shoot? Of course not.
I'm just being as cautious as possible here. Even though it's the first area.
These guys barely hurt you, but you do need to be cautious a little later on in this area. So you can scan these things if you want, or keep going on. It's up to you. There's nothing critical in here to scan. You're getting used to the controls, though, so that's good. Alright, now you fire missiles by pressing down on the D-pad. That sounds a little odd, but it's not as hard to press as you think. Although you might want to scan this guy before shooting him. It's a security term. I think you missed, but you can lock on too, remember. That is an important thing.
Did I get it?
You scanned him, so good job.
Yep.
Now, you can lock on... Get out of the scan visor and lock on!
I'm trying to lock... There we go.
I don't know why it wasn't locking on at first, huh? Okay. Alright, good job. He's dead. You don't actually have to use missiles on him, but the game likes to So the game likes to introduce missiles there. You can use missiles on anything. You could have also used your regular beam there too. Okay, scan the computers in here. One of them's going to be red. That's important.
No, that's another turret.
Yeah, but he's too far away to do anything.
Phase on Fusion Stage 3.
Phazon Infusion Stage 3. Ooh, that's something interesting.
Pirate data.
That's the one you want. That's the other missable thing here. Now, this is actually interesting. This is actually a little bit of backstory saying, basically chronicling what has happened since the original Metroid game. Like I said, this is a direct sequel to, technically.
I heard stuff. I'm guessing if I scan that thing, that's gonna get things moving.
You can scan it if you want. Surprisingly, that is one of the few in the game that are not absolutely critical to scan. But you can't. But it's a good thing too. So go ahead.
Defense turret disabled.
Yeah, that's that turret over there. It would have attacked you. Now it's not going to.
Oh, good. So I can just shoot it and be cheap.
Or you can ignore it, but fine. It is a side story, yes. Basically, it takes place chronologically after the first Metroid game, but it doesn't really have much relation to it, other than the fact that there are space pirates. The Metroid Prime's trilogy is its own self-contained set of events that fit in chronologically with other things. Now, what's cool here is if you're a Metroid fan like me, you'll notice a lot of the creatures some of the creatures in these things that you can scan are actually featured in other Metroid games. Or either that, or they're going to be featured later in this game. This is a research facility, if you couldn't tell, and they're studying and they definitely have some research specimens from the planet that's orbiting.
I wonder if I can break this. Nope.
No, you can't. Trust me, I don't think you want to find out what's on the other side of that door anyway.
I'm guessing you know what it is.
No, I don't, because there probably isn't anything over there. That cannot be opened by any means, and will never be. You'll never know. You'll never know what's in there. I mean, you scanned it, so you saw a picture of it, but you'll never actually see it. Which is pretty creepy, though. I love how it's like trying to get the door open. Yeah, this is a research facility, and from what I can gather from the terminals that you're reading, they're trying to infuse some sort of substance into these creatures to see what it does. Horribly mutated.
Wow, that's horrible. Is there anything else worth scanning?
I think you scanned everything in this room, actually. Surprisingly. Things that you've scanned already will be scanned instantly when you try and rescan them. And there you go. I just step into the elevator.
I hear things.
Yeah, there's a couple. Like I said, some of these space pirates aren't dead.
That guy is now.
Yes, he is. Now, you can also scan the energy pickups that you're finding.
Oh, God.
Oh, he's shooting at you. Don't panic! Lock on! It's much easier to shoot him when you're locking on. Oh, he clipped through the he clipped through the balcony. He clipped through the balcony wall. That's alright then. Very well, space pirate. Break the laws of physics, why don't you? Locking on is your best friend, so you want to do that to almost every enemy you face. But you still have to aim, even when you're locked on.
Yeah, I can tell that.
You can use missiles, too, and charge up your beam. That one was very close to actually being fully alive. He didn't sustain much injury, so that's gonna probably be about the hardest the space pirates get here. That's a war wasp, isn't it? It looks like one.
Let's see.
Yes, it is. I was right. Woohoo. It's too bad you can't actually get the creature scans now, and you have to find them alive later in the game to actually get the scans. But trust me, you're gonna see all these enemies. Well,
Plated parasite larva.
Plated parasite. That's another. I think that's another missable scan, actually. Oh no, it's not. There's always rooms with them in it. So yeah. I lied. I'm gonna say
Magician tank.
Phase on batch.
Yeah, just sorry if I'm
Fine.
scanning
You don't
a
have
lot.
to scan the hologram. They actually give you almost no information. At least the elevator ones. Well, like I said, if you think it's taking too long, then this information's critical, so you can keep going.
Yeah, most of these are just repeat creatures.
But
Except
a lot of them
this?
are, actually. I didn't
Shriekbat.
Oh, that's new. You'll see those on the planet. Trust me. You're gonna have fun with those. I can tell you. I can tell already you're gonna love Shriekbats, just the way I love Shriekbats.
Ice Shriekbat.
Oh, fuck the Ice Shriekbats! You know, I know why? They appear in one room in the game, and then like 5 minutes later, they never appear again. It's stupid. And they look exactly the same as the regular ones, so you'd think that they're the same scan, but no, they're not. And then you miss them, because who would have thought to scan them?
Oh, hi!
Oh, not to mention that... Well, I won't... Oh, hi. Hello, he's alive. Press A, you idiot! Oh, come on, you're panicking against this near-dead space pirate.
I was just trying to get some distance so I can shoot him. So,
Alright, you can go. There is nothing else to scan.
Yeah, he probably needs some more health.
Okay, yeah, that's a good way of thinking about it. Since you never played the game before, you don't know what any of these scans say, so... Yeah, feel free to. I'm just wondering...
Oh, hi! Whoa, whoa.
Oh, yeah, hello, Sentry Security Turret. They make a sound when they activate. You gotta lock on, Bleach. You gotta lock on. Okay, fine. You can fire like that, but it's ineffective. Now, you can also scan the pickups that enemies drop. Those are also scan entries. I'm not making you do it now, because as long as you do it at some point. Like, enemies will always drop things when they die, so you can get it at any time. Okay, be careful in this room. I want you to be very careful here, because there are 2 space pirates that are almost completely alive. I want you to charge up your beam in advance, I think is a good idea. Ignore them, they're just parasites. Well, you can kill them, I guess. But you should have your beam charged and ready for these guys. I'm only saying this because you're at low health. Lock on! Lock on! Lock on! Thank you.
God damn.
Remember, you can use missiles, too. You don't have to aim with missiles. They will home in on them. As long as you're locked on. Don't worry about that. Oh, wait, maybe you can worry about that. I can't remember if there's 1 or 2 in this room. Alright, fine. I guess there's only 1. Because, good. Because it almost killed you. Oh, boy. Maybe I should have had you play on normal. I'm sure you can get it without tries. And it's certainly gonna be a challenge to overcome, that's for sure.
Yeah. Whoa. Okay.
There are 2 security... Oh. But just walk closer to the door and it'll open again. I think. Or no, you actually walk so far away, the door closed. Okay, don't do that again. Be careful because there are 2 security, turrets in there. Just blow them up once. Just lock on them and hit them with a missile.
Wait,
Change back to normal mode first. Press C.
Hold on, I want...
Okay.
Okay, so I should...
You can't scan anything until you enter the room. Because limitation of the game, I imagine. Yeah, but nice going killing them before they actually see you're there. Nice. That's always nice. Alright, so they're dead. Now, pay attention here. The charging can use to draw in pickups. Now, you see they drop missile pickups all the way up there, but you can't get them. So just hold the charge beam, and then they'll come right to you. Walk a little closer. There's a limited range. But you want, before you go on, walk to the left and go in that door. That is important. I can scan that first, but walk in the door.
That door. Right. Okay.
Yes, that door. This is very important. This is a save room. You're gonna like these things. You're gonna want to know where all of them are.